Bombardier's Electrostar train is without question an icon of the modern rail industry. Built right here in Derby, more than 2,800 completed vehicles have come off this production line since 1999. That is, until today. The very last Electrostar stands right here next to me as it goes through its final checks before being rolled out into service on Britain's railways for one last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today to celebrate the completion of the very last Electrostar's train. Today we are seeing the last Electrostar leaving the factory in Derby, and so it's a bittersweet moment. But these trains are going to be in service for many years to come. We'll hopefully be maintaining them in the service and operation around the country going forward. And of course the skill set that we've developed and delivered as part of the Electrostar is very much part of the Aventra platform, which is the core of the trains that we're building in Derby at the moment and going over the next few years. So it's got an offspring that we're continuing to develop and deliver. So I think it's a design icon, a design classic, but I think the Aventra will be as well, and it will be continued with the Aventra deliveries going forward.
I think what's key about this train is that it's held things together through what have been some quite difficult times for the rail industry and indeed for Bombardier itself. It's kind of kept a solid foundation. It's so important to the city. Derby in many ways is sort of the home of rail, or so we all feel. And certainly the history of rail in the city is really important to the city's belief in itself and feeling of how things work here. And of course we're also home to the biggest cluster of rail companies in the world.
It's a strange feeling seeing the last Electrostar leave the build line, leave the shop, leave the site. 20 years, it's been the backbone of our business here. I've been working on it for 6 years. It's been with me through my journey through the company, my progression, my personal life, everything. It's been a part of all of that. So it's a bittersweet feeling, but it's really encouraging that we've got the next generation already in production. We can evolve into the next platform, and hopefully in 20 years' time we'll be having the same conversations about Aventra as we move on to the next platform after that.
It's a mixed feeling because very proud for the behalf of the team that's been involved right from the start. It was very futuristic and innovative at the time. Nostalgic in that, it's got to come to an end, but hopefully all of the principles that we've built into this about innovation, future-proofing is now in the Aventra project.
Well, I joined the company in 1996, and very shortly afterwards we started on the Electrostar project. And I think if you asked any of us at the time, would you still be building these in 2017, we would all have thought you were crazy, frankly, that we would never get that far. Maybe we'd sell 400 or 500 and that would have been a good innings, and then we'd go on and do something else, and in 20 years' time we'd be building something completely different. So this product has been the mainstay, the lifeblood of Derby for all of that time, and I think that's a tribute to us doing quite a reasonable job at the time.
And so the final Electrostar train heads off into service for Great Western Railways, signalling the end of a near 2-decade run of production. The train has come to signify the innovation, reliability and quality of design that defines Bombardier's work. And although production of the Electrostar is ending, work on the next generation is continuing that proud tradition.